Hello, I'm Bethany from Bethany Wellness. Join me for this chair yoga class. Hello everyone, I'm so glad you could join me for this chair yoga class. The thing I love about yoga is it's for everyone. So today we'll show you how you can practice in a chair, especially if you have limitations with your low limbs or just balance. We'll just be practicing in a chair today. So let's show you some variety, some wonderful things you can do from your chair. Just begin sitting in. So just settle in here. Shoulders kind of release down. Just sit back into your chair, so we don't need to sit tall at this time. Connecting with breath, so just feel your breath move from the belly up to the shoulders. Think about the three-part breaths here. So think of the low belly as the first part, then the middle of your chest as the second part, then up towards the sternum as your third part. So fill up all three parts with one breath, starting from the belly up to the shoulders. Then pause for a moment, and then exhale, emptying all three parts. And here you can settle into a pattern of inhaling through your nose and slowly exhaling out your mouth. Feel free to close your eyes or gaze down. Just begin to scan your body from head to toe, noticing any areas of tension, noticing any sensations of pulsing or coolness or warmth. Notice if you're gripping any of your muscles. Just let them release. So scanning from head to toe in your body, and then noticing your feet as they connect to the ground. And take a moment to notice your thoughts, just being aware of your thoughts, observing without judgment. Think about each thought, letting go as you exhale. So let those thoughts go with each exhale. And just assess which thoughts you might revisit later and which thoughts you might let go of entirely. Think about letting go of those thoughts that do not benefit you. Release the arms down by your sides. Let your arms hang heavy. Let the fingers kind of drape down. Then inhale, reach high on your inhale. Lift away from your seat so that you're not slumping down into that chair. You're lifting tall. The spine is lengthened. Then connect your palms at heart center. Gaze down towards your fingers. Drawing in for your practice. So drawing in whatever you need. If you need energy today, if you need peace, if you need calm, think about drawing it in. Release the arms down. Again, inhale, draw in as you reach up. Connect your hands at heart center to capture that, whatever you're drawing in. Good, release the arms down. This time, inhale, rise arms up. Trace your breath down. Palms rotate down as elbows bend. Trace the breath down to your waist. 2 more times. Inhale, rise the arms up. You can still think about drawing in whatever you need for your day. Exhale, trace the breath down. And last time, inhale, rise arms up. Exhale, trace the breath down. Good. Give your arms a little shimmy. Sit more towards the middle of your chair. So just scoot forward. Widen your knees and feet about 2 fist widths apart. Bring your hands to your knees and shimmy from side to side. You'll notice your sits bones. You're sitting on them. Settle into the middle of your sits bones. Good. Then begin to rock to the front of your sits bones, gaze up, lengthening through your spine. Seated cow pose. Exhale, tuck and round. Rock to the back of your sits bones, tuck chin towards chest. Seated cat pose. Go at your own pace now. Link your breath to your movement as you fluctuate between cow and cat. Should feel very gentle as you're waking up space in your neck, your back, your shoulders. Should feel very gentle, nice flowing motion as you link breath with movement. Let's do one more of each. One more cow, one more cat. Good, then settle back into the center. Inhale, both arms high. Exhale, twist to the left. Bring your left arm behind you. Bring your right hand to your opposite thigh. Take a gentle twist. You can use that chair as a little bit of leverage for your twist. Inhale, back to center, both arms high. Exhale, twist to the right. Bring your right arm behind you. Bring your left hand to your thigh. Inhale, back to center, both arms high. Exhale, release the arms down. Good. Let's wake up our core a little bit here. So bring pressure into your right foot so that you feel stable. Lift the left foot up. And you can stay right here, or you can bring the opposite arm overhead. Feeling that connection through the core to stabilize you. Just a slight drawing in or contracting of the muscles in your belly. One more breath. Exhale, release down. Other side, feel nice and firm down through your left foot, then lift your right foot up, and you can stay right here if this is enough for you, or you can lift your left arm high, the opposite arm, just to feel a little extra strengthening and waking up of the core. Steady breath. Good, then slowly release down. Let's do it again, one more per side. Slowly lift the left foot up as you lift the right arm high. And you can always remove that arm reaching if that doesn't work for you. Good, slowly release. Other side, lift the right leg high, lift the left arm high. Good, and slowly release down, give a little shake. Now sit just a little bit more forward, not to the point where you're going to feel like you're falling out of the chair, but just a little bit more forward. Tuck your left leg out at a diagonal, so your toes come out, and then just lean here into your right leg. So here's your support as you're leaning into that right leg. You can stay right here, or you can bring the arms up. Try that for a pose. How does that feel? Last option would be to take a side bend, releasing the left arm down to the left leg for gate pose. Lots of options here for your gate pose. Just choose what works for you today. Meeting yourself where you're at, without judgment, with love and kindness. Good. Whichever variation you've selected, bring the arms back to that leg, the supporting leg, and then tuck the left leg back in. All right, shift your hands to the left leg. Bring the right leg out. Toes are planted down. You can change the angle of those toes. Should feel like you're still supporting yourself with that foot. Steady breath. Starting here at this starting variation, the first variation, just to kind of see where we're at. And then exploring. Does this feel about right, or would you like to bring the arms high? Exploring here. Maybe you're staying here today. Or you can try that side bend into gate pose. They're all a nice variation, whichever you've selected. Just be in that space without judgment. Good. Whichever variation you've selected, connect your hands back to that left thigh. One more breath. Then slowly connect that right foot back in. Good. And let's rise to a chair pose. If you would like to rise, you can bring the arms in front of you. Begin to rise up from your chair. Connecting hands to heart center would be fine. If this is not in your practice today, that's okay. Alternate lifting right and left leg. You'll still be building strength through the right and left quad muscles. And slowly lower back down to your chair with arms overhead. So if you're choosing the other variation, you're just alternating, lifting each foot, feeling the strength of those quads to lift up, and the arms will be overhead. So stay here with me on this variation, or rise up to a chair, bringing hands to heart center as you rise. Squatting back, using the strength of your quads, your legs, a little bit of the core, and slowly lower back onto your chair with arms overhead. Very nice. Shake it out. Give a little shake. Awesome. Then sit back a little bit more into the chair. Figure 4 pose. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh and apply a little pressure here with your forearm. Just a gentle pressure. See how that feels. If that feels good, you can stay there. You don't have to apply the pressure if that's too intense. You can just rest your hands on the foot. I just like a little extra stretch here through my glutes. Steady breath. Always connecting with breath each time we have moments where we're still. And then each time we're moving with breath, we want to flow with our breath. Our breath is our anchor, anchors us into the present moment. It also anchors you into calm. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the calming system. Slowly release out of that figure 4. And let's just give our feet a little shimmy here. Point and flex the toes. Go around in circles. And let's switch sides. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. And feel free to take any variations here in your practice that work for you. Some of us might not have the ability to draw our legs up here, and that's okay. There's options to even cross an ankle over the other ankle if that works for you. Or if that's not working for you, more importantly, just staying in your chair and connecting with breath and connecting to the present moment. You can reach arms overhead and bring hands to heart center, doing some flow with your arms. Good, then slowly release, shake out your legs and feet. For our final pose, you have the option to stay in your chair, the option to stand next to your chair. For our balancing pose today, tree pose. Connect the left foot to the right leg. And here you may wish to stretch the right leg out a little bit and bring hands to heart center. Or you can stand using your chair as a guide for support, for your balance, connecting the left foot to the right leg. Using your chair the whole time, or exchanging here, maybe placing hands to heart center. Maybe you're having big toe touching the whole time, touching to the ground to support you in your balance. That's wonderful too. Wherever you're at is where you should be today in your body. Steady breath. Good. Then slowly release out of your tree, shake it out. If you would like, if you're standing, you can do some bear swings with me, or you can just kind of do these at your chair, rotating the arms around. And let's prepare for the other side. So you can join me back into the chair or just move over. So switching sides. This time the right leg connects to the left foot. If you're in your chair, hands connect to heart center. Or you can stand beside the chair, behind the chair, connecting right foot to left leg. You can have big toe touching for support if you're feeling unstable in your balance today. Steady breath, whichever variation you're in, be in the moment with your breath. Let go of any critical judgment, any self-talk that might be defeating self-talk. Come into self-talk that's gracious and kind. I'm thankful I can try this today. I'm thankful for my body. Thankful for my breath. And slowly release. You can bear swing if you're standing. You can bear swing if you're sitting. Just kind of rotating the arms. Shake the legs out a little bit. Good, and let's settle in here. So just sitting into your chair, setting back, relaxing into your chair. Closing your eyes if you would like, or gaze down. Begin to notice your breath. So with each pose, we connect with breath. And our breath tends to change when our posture changes or our movement changes. So reconnect here to your breath. And let's come into a breathing pattern called 4-7-8 breaths. Rest your tongue on the roof of your mouth, then inhale through your nose for the count of 4. Hold your breath for 7 or a little less. Then slowly exhale out your mouth for the count of 8, pursing your lips together. And let's do that again. Inhale through your nose for 4. Hold your breath for 7 or less. Slowly exhale out your mouth for 8 with pursed lips. Do that breath 2 more times at your own pace. Feeling the grounded nature of this breath. It really roots you down and grounds you into the present moment, draws you into calm. Activates your parasympathetic nervous system. It helps you just feel like you're melting down into the chair. Settle into a comfortable breathing pattern. Thinking of a pattern like an ocean wave. Steadily, breath flows in and out through your nose. Relax all the muscles in your face. Your forehead opens, eyebrows and eyelids are soft. Your nostrils release, and your mouth and jaw neutral. Shoulders release down away from your ears as both arms feel heavy with relaxation, moving to your hands, to the tips of your fingers. Torso and your hips release down a little more, feeling the support of the chair behind you and beneath you. Both legs filled with relaxation, moving down to your ankles, to your feet, to the tips of your toes. Feeling more relaxed with each breath, feeling a sense of peace and calm wash over you. This is the final surrender, Shavasana pose. And slowly take a breath and a nice deep breath as you bring awareness and movement back. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Let your arms release down by your sides. Pump your feet up and down if you're able to just wake up the legs and feet. I thank you so much for joining me today for this chair yoga class. The tradition in yoga is to end with the phrase namaste, which means the teacher in me honors the teacher in you. Namaste. Be well.